All right, we're at the final run for Not a Run Club. We're gonna be speaking with some of these guys, getting their thoughts on the Run Club. We're gonna be talking with Seer and some of the co-founders. But the biggest challenge that we're gonna have is people are going to approach us because they're probably fans of our work and they've seen some of our videos, right?
You're probably noticing a few cameras around. It is on purpose. Just Raj is here with the film crew, so I'll let him jump in quickly, just explain why they're around and then what to expect.
Okay, thanks, sir. Just before I begin, can I just get like a show of hands if anyone has sort of seen our videos, is familiar with our work, or like would consider themselves to be fans?
All this stuff, it sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep. Don't give a fuck, can't stop. Unplug, feeling overwhelmed. I think I've had enough.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to this new episode of the Narcos live stream. We're here with the top talent in media in Toronto, and we're documenting the whole thing.
I got nightmares in my head.
We have athletes of all sorts. We have entry level, professional, and we're just here documenting the whole process.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer.
My name is Seer. I'll be running the yoga side. I'm also one of the co-founders, and who we're missing here, if this is your first time, is we're missing Meg. She's been traveling. She obviously wishes she was here. But yeah, I'll be watching your stuff. So when you guys head out for your run, leave it near me and I'll make sure it's covered. Cool?
I got nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up.
Obviously, you're not going to get along with everyone at a run club, nor should you want to. That would be odd. But I do find like if you come again and again, it's kind of like making friends in school, where you're kind of forced to be in the same building every day. Eventually, you find your sort of group of people.
Yeah.
This run club in particular feels like a place where if you show up consistently, or even once, but if you show up consistently, you have like laid out the groundwork for people to be able to make meaningful relationships.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like the gym. Like your first time, you might be lost as hell. You might not know what to do, but if you keep going back, you probably figure out that's for chest.
Yeah.
That's for back. You know what I mean? You start to figure it out. I think with run clubs, like to your point about like school, we're running together, we're doing yoga together. So all these people walk away having a connection with someone else on a Monday. Yeah. Me and this person chose to come here on a Monday. Out of all the things you can do in Toronto, came to Coronation Park, met a bunch of strangers, did an icebreaker game, went on a 5K run on Lakeshore, did a yoga class for free. That's a lot of stuff to like maybe work off of to make a new friend.
Yeah.
And even if you leave without making new friends, cool experience to share with people, I'd say. Not everyone's extroverted. Not every introvert wants to come out of their shell here. Our job is not to force people to like become extroverted. It's to give them an opportunity. If they wanted to, they could.
If you had to choose, who's like probably your best friend here?
My best friend?
Yeah.
Honestly, quite a few, but
a couple names is fine.
A couple names?
Just a couple names.
Oh, there's so many. Okay, well, Ben, Seer, love them, Meg, Amelia, Denzel, okay. All of them. Everyone's gonna meet lots of great people.
One more person you might be missing. Like if you had to guess.
If I had to guess, if I had to do
If you look
one,
around to your left or right, maybe you're right.
You know what? Looking to my left.
Are you playing the bit or?
I am playing the bit.
Are you?
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about why you do those, I want to call them icebreakers. That's how I think of them. Is that intentional or?
It is on purpose because it's funny, when I first got into teaching yoga, man, I originally got into teaching yoga because I felt like there was a missing element in my life around community. So I thought if I become a yoga teacher, there's this whole community aspect of teaching yoga in the studio. And then I became a teacher, and then I go to the studio, and then you realize people are in and out of these studios. They're not lingering. People are kind of in their peaceful Zen states, so they're not really like trying to make convo. And the reason why we do the icebreaker here is because immediately you're throwing someone into the deep end a little bit. They booked their Monday evening to come hang out with us. The best thing we can do for them is immediately throw them in the deep end and say, all right, you booked this. You didn't pay money for it, it's a free event, but here's a new friend immediately. And it's funny because when we started doing it originally, I was like, I don't think everyone's gonna be into this, because obviously you have the people who are like, why are we doing this? This is so corny or cheesy. but it's now become like a staple, a part of what makes NARC
Yeah.
because of that icebreaker.
Listen, you've been coming here for like years. Before this existed, he would come to Coronation Park and still run. I
Yes.
feel like you are one of the unwritten co-founders
Yeah,
of this.
I really don't want the attention on me, but as a founder of this park, I'm the local legend of Coronation Park, actually.
Someone took down your photo. It was on the tree, but someone just took it down.
Yeah, they
I
took
don't
down
know
the photo. And honestly, I don't want to be emotional on this live stream,
It's okay. It's
but
fine.
I'm just saying, I just wish they kept the honoring of me and my talents at Coronation Park.
And who's your best friend here, except for Victoria? Who would you say?
Victoria and I go way back. Honestly, like, I knew her before high school. Her glow up was legendary. You're still in your prime right now.
Feels like I'm eavesdropping, so I'm gonna get out of this shot,
Hey,
and you
Victoria.
guys can just.
Nice to meet you.
I was going through something when I was like 27, 28, where I was kind of getting tired of the life that I was living, in a sense. It kind of felt like a repetitive cycle of work my 9 to 5, weekends came, like that whole spiel, you know what I'm talking about. You know, then I started to meet some folks who were in the wellness space, and I saw the way it changed them, and I'm like, okay, how do I bring that into my life? So went and became a teacher. If anybody has ever tried to become a teacher in a city like Toronto, it's really hard to get hired at a studio. And so I'm like, what can I do to like really stand out? I realized, okay, what if I created a run club where we get people who love running, but then I get to teach yoga for free. And so it was a really good way for me to kind of get exposure publicly, teaching publicly, but also teaching without students coming at me saying, hey, I paid for this. There was no fee, there's no cost for the student. So it was kind of like a really good way to become a strong teacher. Teach 80 to 90 people at a park.
Yeah.
Go against Billy Bishop, the airport sound. Go against people walking around you and like staring at you teach. And then honestly, really develop my own skills. So that's the selfish reasons why I created it. Why I got involved. And this is before run clubs were like all over the articles as being like this dating app thing. A year later, we just started hearing about like, oh, the run clubs are the new Hinge. And we're like, we didn't create it for that reason, but we see it. But we see it more like in a homey perspective. We see guys who are like talking to each other for, you know, making friends with. We see the girls finding their girl. Are people meeting their significant others? If they are, amazing. Probably better than swiping on an app. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. I'm sure you can meet your wife or husband on an app, but I feel like what a great way to meet them, both taking time out of your Monday to come to a park and do a run and a yoga, and you just happen to meet each other.
At this point, he has more footage of you than me. So you're in the video,
Hi.
even if you don't want to.
What has inspired you lately? What gets you excited to wake up in the morning?
I just started to teach spin. Yeah.
Congrats. Where do you teach spin?
I teach at Rockets.
It's a spin studio on Sinclair.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that out. Let's go. It's not a promo.
She's like, first 30 people in the door get 15% off.
Whatever you're avoiding. Wait.
Do it. Finish that.
Come ride. Come to spin class. Everything you're looking for in life is
No,
at
how
spin.
did this turn into an ad? How did this turn into an ad? You were on such a deep nugget of wisdom, and we turned it into a sale.
The answers you're looking for is at the work that you're avoiding.
What I want to know, what he wants to know, what he wants to know. What's your favorite thing about Stefan? Like, I do go to certain run clubs. You start talking to some people there, and it does come up from time to time that someone is talking to you and they're like, I don't really talk to people when I come here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, doesn't that defeat the whole point of sort of coming out and running as part of a group? And personally for me, I don't know what it's like for other people, but sometimes your own mind can be sort of your biggest enemy when it comes to starting a conversation. You might like overthink things or like not take the initial step.
Yeah.
So for you to like create that environment and have people just jump in, I think some people appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
sure people
they're
hate it too.
forced to.
I'm sure people hate it too, but
Yeah.
like, hey, if there's one thing I've learned as a teacher, there's always gonna be one person who doesn't like you. But you continue to create. I forgot what video it was, man, but there was like this video of this one dude talking about how most people who create should never create from a place of like, what does the audience want, right? Even this interview, you're just creating it based off what you want, how you want to. You do it for you. You just do it for you. And guess what? There's gonna be someone who watches this video who goes like, could have been this or could have been that, and you go like this, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep creating though.
Yeah.
This is the hard part. It just means you're doing something, man. That means you've left your house. That's the way I look at it. Or if you're at home, you're posting something online. You're putting something into the world. So it's hard to create a run club in the sense that like show up, build it, create an audience. It's hard to show up here and film something, but we're both doing it, right? It's really easy to judge from like the crowd, like, oh, look at those people in the Coliseum, but we're in the Coliseum. I guess I'm calling this the Coliseum.
It's like the man in the arena.
Like, yeah, the man in the arena.
There you
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. Is there's always going to be someone who's hating from the fourth bleachers all the way up
Shout
top.
them out right now. Maybe they're watching and they're like, look at us.
All right, now say some dark humor.
The crazy thing about Diddy party invites is that you want to say no, but then J-Lo is on the CC. I'm not saying I received one of them, but I'm
you were
saying
there.
if I were and J-Lo was on the CC, I'm compelled to say yes.
I see, I understand.
And we are open for sponsorship and influencing on this channel. For $9.99 and 15% off for the first 10 subscribers tonight. If you get our ebook and our marketing course, we'll elevate your business to the next level within no time.
And before all that happens, we run a marathon, all
we'll
before
run a
7
marathon,
a.m.
Yeah. And we also have a course on how you can run a marathon, couch to marathon in 3 weeks, done.
And how to be the most productive you can be. So 7 a.m.
7 a.m.?
marathon.
We're done by
Done.
7 a.m.
7:05, birth 2 children.
7:10. What does 7:10?
Cold plunge.
7:10.
Cold plunge.
After you give birth.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe a
You gotta close that thing up.
Okay.
To add shareholder value, right?
Maximize
You're getting
shareholder
it.
value.
He's getting it for $9.99.
For
He'll get it.
$9.99.
Well done. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Do you actually make money from this?
No,
Really?
no. We all have full-time jobs. There is money made, but for example, we sold hats last year. The money went directly to paying for the site that we host, and then the rest of the money goes into a fund that we track. And when we first started NARC, it took some time to collect money from people, and then we would like buy winter jackets and like go and document us, you know, sort of giving them back out. But now when you sell merch, for example, there's already some money there to kind of give you that little level up quickly. So there's no money going into anyone's pocket. No one's profited from NARC. If anything, we're giving out our time on Mondays, and then I would say there's time we're giving away in other ways, such as we meet on a regular basis to like talk about how we can get better. I guess we're paid in different ways. Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, we're paid in
vibes.
We're paid in vibes, friendships, relationships I've built at this run club that I don't think I would have built organically in my life.
I was pulled away.
No.
What, was it getting really hot
She
and juicy?
actually, no,
Just chatting about you.
she shared a secret that she's never shared with anybody else.
Okay.
While you were gone.
Okay.
And you didn't hear it.
You have those problems too?
Oh, the secret.
Honestly, 2 weeks of cream and it gets rid of it every time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right?
That's what I told you.
Okay.
But it's good that you're...
I know usually people are scared when they first see it. It's like a little bit weird, but like always a cream.
When you're running a thing like this, whether it's paid, probably way worse or way harder when it's paid, is you're dealing with people. And a lot of these people I don't know. And you have mix of people from different parts of Toronto. There's people who literally fly in the city or fly into town, and they happen to be in town, they hear about us and they show up.
Yeah.
So you have like just a melting pot of humans that come here. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. And I've learned at the end of the day, the same message I had about like when I teach, I know no matter how good of a class I think I taught, there's one person who's like, I did not like his teaching. That's the whole risk. The whole risk of you creating this video or doing work in this space, there might be some person who dislikes your video, right? And I've learned that even if you create this community and I carve out time on my Monday to build this thing, there's gonna be someone who's like, I think it's a dumb idea. And I've like, what the biggest thing I've learned from teaching and running this is like, don't focus on those people. Focus on the people who say, thanks for creating this.
Yeah. Remember, it's not a photo, but we can just...
I love the
That's the
camera
mic.
energy that's happening right now.
Do you mind if I just...
Yeah, take it.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, check.
I'll wait for you, please. Why don't you do yoga? Okay, by the way, can I just say this? My arm was broken and I was like minding my own business, sitting down on the bench. And then this woman came to, like dragged me physically and made me do yoga
By his
Harassment.
feet.
Coerced.
Some people would call it harassment.
I would.
And ensuring that you felt involved in the community, because that is what NARC is about. Community.
And do you
Do you
a
feel,
sense of belongingness?
yeah.
That day I did.
Do you
Even in
feel a
this
sense of
moment right now?
purpose?
In life, because you made me do yoga against my will. Yeah, I felt really accomplished.
Good.
No, but I will say, you are the nicest person that I have met
Hold on.
at this run
Just one
club.
I'm gonna tear up a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Pretend.
People are drinking less, and brands are recognizing this, right? Every brand's going like, hey, alcohol consumption is going down, partying is going down, run clubs are up, Strava subscriptions are up. How can we change our marketing tactics? And every sort of brand that's in the wellness space is like, what better way to get our products out, our branding and marketing, initiatives out by going to these run clubs that are free. It's full of people that we want to actually go after. It's just an easier way, and it's like brand presence. Everyone's posting and tagging them. I think when it comes to shoes, you can go to the store and try them on, but when you put them on for a 5K, you'll know at the end if you want to buy them or not. So to your question about like how do we find these partners, it's a mix of people coming to NARC and like, hey, like I'm an On ambassador, or I work for Nike. There's also a mix of people coming, reaching out to us online, a lot of word of mouth, like I know a guy, I know a guy, I know a girl. We have enough connections that we actually have a partner program where we have like a network of partners that we can kind of go to every week. If we really wanted to, we could have a partner here every week, but sometimes there's a little bit of extra unpaid planning we have to do to make that happen. So sometimes we don't have a partner.
I don't drink.
Do you like wine? No, you don't drink. Is there a reason why you don't drink?
There hasn't been an occasion that's like special enough.
So what would
For
be
me.
the special occasion for you?
Probably like someone's funeral.
Someone's funeral.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So if you know someone,
You missed out on one last year. I know. God damn, I should have called you.
hate it when you miss funerals.
I know, it's the worst.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I have no questions for you.
Okay.
Aren't you the host?
No, we're both working right now.
I'm not. Where's my invoice? I'm not getting paid.
The day I get paid is the day you get paid.
Are you getting paid too? Did you know that he's an all-time like Olympic athlete?
Him and I go way back. I know more about him than you.
Okay.
I didn't know that actually. But I didn't.
Tell me his favorite meal.
His favorite meal. What did we have last time when we?
That's the right answer.
That was the one, right? Thank you.
And what's his favorite wine?
Remember on my birthday, the thing that you had?
Oh, but he doesn't drink either.
He really.
That is true, and no meat either, right? Did you know that? He doesn't eat meat.
Oh no, I know that.
Okay.
But did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
That's why when he ordered what he ordered, it didn't have meat in it.
But when he drank what he drank, you didn't know. So you weren't paying attention, is what I'm hearing.
What is going on? I was like, come in, let's do a friendly interview. And she's like, trying to take a jab. Yeah. If not for NARC, what would you be doing on a Monday night?
I would probably be at the gym.
Okay, I'll see you there.
So I played volleyball at McMaster for 5 years. Played sports my whole life. Made it as far as university. Played on a really good team. I think what's happening here is we all kind of graduated. We all got into our jobs. And for me, like, that story I was sort of sharing around, like, I wanted to build community. My story was sort of like, I got into sales and, I went from medals to commission. And it kind of felt similar, like you're winning deals but it didn't feel like what you feel in a change room with like 18 other 20-year-olds and we're all like crying because we won or lost the championship. It wasn't the same. But I was missing that like brotherhood and what gave, I would say, yes, and gave life a little bit of extra meaning and oomph. So then I started going into the wellness space and like teaching yoga. I'm like, okay, that alone isn't enough to create the community. I feel like life is like is a bunch of buckets. You have like your family bucket, your financial bucket, your self-worth bucket, and I feel like I've learned to fill up and truly overfill the community bucket. If I wasn't here, I would just be training on my own at the gym, which is not a bad choice, but I feel like I've created somewhere I can come and remind myself that like there's more to than just, sounds so dumb, there's more to life than just like gains or more to life than just like making money. It's like dedicated. Yeah, or playing 2K or playing video games. Like, turn off Netflix, leave the crib, you know?
You hear that, Andre?
Also, I'm human. There's times where like, I don't want to come to NARC. That's human. But I think the best part of that is that's actually quite normal with the gym for me. Sometimes I don't want to go to the gym. That's actually quite normal for me for certain relationships in my life where I don't want to go deal with that thing. But always at the end of that thing, always at the end of the run, at the end of the workout, at the end of NARC, you're like, oh yeah. Always leave your house.
Just like this?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey.
Do I look into the lens or like, I don't know how to do that.
What does NARC mean to you?
Honestly, it's a place where people who are new to the city are trying to find their footing or their path. I always find that this is a great way to try a new hobby, to be active. It's a lot of fun.
I really think it's about the spirit of community and fellowship and togetherness. And we're here just with the NARC family enjoying ourselves.
I'm assuming you're not born and raised here.
That's right.
How
Yeah.
has NARC helped with you building community locally?
It definitely makes the city feel less lonely. It's so good to know that there's so many people interested in fitness, interested in being outside, interested in connecting. And so in such a big city, it's such an accessible way to make friends and meet people. Anyone that I know that moves to Toronto, I always say, come running.
Amazing.
You'll meet people, you'll make friends.
The most important thing in life is actually just showing up, being comfortable, being uncomfortable. Cliché as it sounds, you just gotta do it. You gotta do something different and try. If you don't like it, you never have to do it again. But you never know until you try it.
Denzel. Denzel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Brother, you
My
are
man.
TV ready.
My man. My man.
Major network ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Netflix ready.
I did like your question about what makes this one unique compared to the other one. Nobody feels awkward going up to anyone, just starting a conversation. They create an environment where all of that is okay to do, and in fact, easy to do.
Right? It's okay. It's human to not want to always be motivated to do things. Remind me again how I feel at 8. Don't worry about how you feel at 6. Especially if I have a long work day, if I have stuff going on in my family, sometimes I just don't want to come.
Yeah.
But that's human.
Yeah.
And you've got to put yourself out there to meet people, especially if you're in a new city. It's tough. Adults don't really have those situations as much as we did when we were kids.
Good chat, man.
Now, last question.
Yeah.
Who do you hate here? A present, like the present company excluded. First of all, that was a joke. It would have been nice if people laughed, but we're gonna edit it in post.
He told me he was gonna do a joke.
A lot of runners don't really stretch, and so the yoga just fixes all of that. It's the perfect combination. I always go home super relaxed and super happy. I love it.
And I hope I encourage them to continue doing yoga, but I think I give it my best, shot, and like the stuff I feel like is part of my flow to maybe bring in some new people into the yoga side, because obviously a lot of runners come. If there's more, especially men who come here and do yoga and then walk away and want to keep doing yoga, I think that's mission accomplished on my side.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe to Just Raj.
If you haven't been to NARC, there's no pressure to come. If you want to come, expect really nice people who care about fitness and wellness and running and yoga, but also want to know their neighbor in Toronto. Come check it out, it's free, costs you $0. It might cost you an episode on Netflix.
Empty-handedness is not about that. Hi. Hello.
This part does not need to be recorded. I think what we learned is just like the sweetest things in life. Running is meant to be enjoyed with people that you care about.
You're actually saying that non-ironically, which is kind of nice. Yeah, everyone overuses irony now. You're just actually being genuine for a moment.
But thanks to you guys. And
Andre behind the camera. Shout out to you, bro.
Okay.
Yes. And cut.
Unseen.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had braids back then. On the hip, in case the ops pull up. My